Hello and welcome back to Asia Now. My name is Alex, and on this channel I'll bring you the top news from around Asia and top stories as well. In this video I'll tell you about 3 American predators denied entry into the Philippines. President Marcos issues executive order to create a presidential office for protecting children. A foreigner says that Thai people took his house in Thailand. Ship leaks molasses into the Philippine waters, and more. Let's start off with the fan favorite exchange rate. Right now, 1 USD is equal to 57.4. So still under the 58 peso, the US currency losing a little bit of momentum in the past few days. Let's jump into our main story. But first, if you're new to the channel or haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, 5,000 is on the way. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Here's our main story. The Bureau of Immigration said it barred 3 American PDF files previously convicted of crimes in the US. In a statement, the commissioner of the BI said that 2 of the passengers were turned away at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport, Naya, while the other one was intercepted at the airport in Mactan, Cebu. I quote, "They were all boarded on the next available flight to their port of origin. The Philippines is off limits to these foreign predators," the commissioner said. He explained that alien offenders are subject to outright exclusion under the Philippines Immigration Act as they were convicted of crimes involving moral turpitude. Jabe Nicholas IBAC 36 was the first to turn back last August 1st when he arrived at the Mactan International Airport flight from Taipei. IBAC convicted in 2019 for possession and control of obscene photographs depicting minor. On August 2nd, a 78-year-old passenger named Eusebio Garcia Galagos was denied entry at the Naya International Airport after arriving via the United Airlines flight from Guam. Galagos was reportedly convicted by a Texas court in 2003 for engaging in indecent acts and conduct with someone who's not 18 yet. Clifton Lee Vaughn, 59, was intercepted on August 5th at the Naya International Airport as he arrived aboard the EVA Airlines from Taipei. Vaughn was convicted in Missouri court in 1983 of abuse in the first degree for committing sodomy against a 10-year-old girl. Wow. As a consequence of the exclusion, all 3 passengers were placed in the immigration blacklist and banned from entering the country. Good. People like that do not deserve to breathe, let alone enter the Philippines. Don't bring that nonsense into any country. And I'm just surprised that people have the audacity to think they can just simply travel freely if you're doing these kinds of things against innocent children. Anyone else saying otherwise can get the off my channel too. No one's perfect, but certain things, there's this clear red line between what someone should and should not do. It's also surprising that some of them have passports. I'm not really sure how the law works when it comes to travel, but this is nothing new. If you never traveled before, if you think of doing stuff like this, be warned that you cannot travel to many countries if you're a convicted criminal, especially with heinous crimes like this. Citing the increasing online child abuse and exploitation cases, President Marcos has issued Executive Order number 67, creating the Presidential Office for Child Protection, the POCP, to help protect children from physical and mental distress. So some more things being done to protect kids in the Philippines. I know a lot of crazy stuff can't happen in any country, so I'm glad that the government's taking steps to ensuring there's actual offices that are clearly directed to protect children, especially online, since everything is moving digital now. Based on the executive order signed by Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin on August 6th, the president cited the need to defend the rights of children to assist and special protection from all forms of neglect, abuse, cruelty, exploitation, and other conditions prejudicial to their development. Not a good start to this episode, to be honest. A lot of negative news, bad news, and really sensitive topics, so it's going to be a lot of bleeping. Please don't mind that. But if I keep these words in here, YouTube will go ahead and shadow ban this video, meaning it will not reach a wide audience and be completely restricted, not to even mention the monetization and all that stuff, but the reason why the beeps and stuff. And it's not that I want to bring negative news, but these things are important to myself, to other foreigners, to travelers, people in the Philippines, and of course children. Anytime I can say anything against people committing crimes and hurting children that are innocent in any capacity, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Also, somebody mentioned that I only want to cover negative news. There's no agenda on this channel at all. So someone said the other day that I didn't talk about Carlos Yulu winning 2 gold Olympic medals, and I'm only gonna, it's the biggest news, and I only cover the negative stuff. And I'm like, first of all, in the past 2 episodes, I covered that. Second of all, there was also a story of him, which is all over the news, and his mother stealing from him. I didn't cover that either. So don't come at me with that nonsense. There's zero agenda, zero angle, nothing about anything like that for this channel. If it's negative, that's because that's what's being presented in the news. This is not a journalism channel. I don't go out there bringing the news. I'm simply reading the headlines to you guys. You can do this yourself. Don't watch these videos. Go out there and just read your own stuff. So for anyone that thinks that I have the kind of angle, I didn't even have to address this, but all this talk about negativity had that in my mind. Anyhow, I don't care, say whatever you want, rolls off my back, but I just don't like when people have a misconception about me or my morals or my direction with this channel. Next up, Gerald Anderson receives Coast Guard medal lauded by Robin Padilla for heroism during Karina. The Philippines Coast Guard lauded Cambodia actor Gerald Anderson for his heroic acts during the onslaught of typhoon of Karina. According to a statement released yesterday, Auxiliary Commander Anderson received the Search and Rescue Medal from the PCG. PCG spokesperson CG Rear Admiral said Anderson has been an active partner of the command, especially during humanitarian and disaster response operations. I quote, "He is always present during the Coast Guard's relief operations." This man did some heroic stuff during the typhoon. I think he rescued some people and now he's being honored for it. So yeah, good for him. Next up, Molasses spills into the Negros Occidental. The MT Mary Queen of Charity spilled an unknown amount of molasses into the waters of Sagay Feeder Port in Negros Occidental. I don't even know what molasses is. I just know it's slow and thick and black and dark. I think it's like a gooey, ooey, gooey, sticky, icky. Next up, in Thailand, a foreign man in Phuket protests after Thais take over his home. A foreign man in Phuket submitted a complaint to the Ministry of Interior after a bunch of Thai people took over his home. The Phuket Times shared a picture of this foreign man whose identity was not revealed protesting on Chirangatalai Road on Wednesday, August 7th. The foreigner was sitting outside the bank with a sign written in 4 languages, Thai, English, Chinese, and Russian. The sign stated, I quote, "Thai people took my home." The news agencies has not yet clarified details of the story or how the foreign man lost his home to the Thai people, but the post drew an enormous amount of attention from many Thai people. I quote, "Feel sorry for him if the issue is legit. Did his Thai wife take over it? What's the Thai person's name? The way you've written, it implies everyone in the country is responsible. I'm Thai, but I didn't take over your home." Someone else says, "Go back to your home country then." You know, the usual stuff online. So I'm curious how this man was able to lose his home because first of all, you can't really outright own a home in Thailand as a foreigner. So I wonder if there's simply a case of squatters coming in there and just not deciding to leave. Staying in Thailand, an escaped buffalo causes chaos at Chonburi Beach. Look at this man go. This guy must have been agitated by something, but he's obviously causing chaos on the beach. People trying to protect the children and such. A herbal hustler busted in Pattaya. Foreign workers were found. Yeah, so that goes back to all that legalizing, all that stuff, but I guess somebody's still not playing within the rules. And I think we're going to stop with the news in Thailand there. And that brings us to a section called Yesterday Today, where I bring you guys and share some of the most popular comments regarding yesterday's video. The most popular comment comes from Joe with a very kind statement who says, "This is the only news channel I watch from Asia related to current events." Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Speaking of appreciation, a big thanks to Lionel for buying me a coffee. Thank you guys very much. If you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit that thumbs up button and like button. I'll see you guys maybe even during the weekend. If not, enjoy your weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye.